going on, everybody? Welcome back to the kitchen table. This is Better Bad Bite Size, and today it's all about Kingsman, the Golden Psycho, the Psycho.
Yep.
And give us the director, Hury.
The director is Matthew Vaughn.
And of course, Matthew Vaughn has
Okay.
done
the other Kingsman,
and
Kick-Ass, X-Men First Class.
Oh yeah.
And
apparently he's married to Claudia Schiffer. I had no idea.
Really?
I'm wondering. Yeah. It was just something I was looking up when I was doing the edit for this podcast. So.
Okay.
Okay, and cast.
Okay, Jarad. Oh,
Well,
okay,
damn.
well.
Okay.
All right, so I guess I got to do that. Okay. The cast is Taron Egerton. Eggsy. Then we're going to go to...
Gary Irwin.
Who's that?
Gary Eggsy Irwin. That's his name.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And also in the original Secret Service graphic novel, his name was Gary Irwin also. But they never called him Eggsy. That's a pure Matthew Vaughn thing.
Okay. Then you're going to have Mark Strong, Merlin, Julianne Moore. We'll go to the Batty Bad Poppy. Of course, we cannot forget Colin Firth.
Nope.
As Harry.
Hart.
Anna Hallstrom, Princess Tilby.
I never knew her name though.
Yeah. Who else we got? Oh, Edward Holcroft, who
Okay.
plays Charlie, bit my finger. And then a couple other notable ones in here. Oh, you know which ones? 3 of them.
Oh, we're talking about not the camp. The recurring roles.
Well, no, the recurring role. Okay. No, I'm talking about the Statesman.
Oh, Stapleton. So we're talking about Channing Tatum, Jeff Bridges,
And?
Pedro Pablo. Dang it! I almost had it. So you don't even have it.
Pedro Pascal.
Damn it!
And then one more.
Oh, Halle Berry.
Halle Berry. And then the reoccurring role.
Elton John.
Elton John.
Now, apparently, Vinnie Jones is supposed to be in this because last year he had tweeted out that he was in the cast of Kingsman 2.
I wonder if...
And there was like all these articles that showed him on set. I'm like, I don't remember seeing him in the movie, did you?
No.
It was said that he would have like a small role, but even the smallest role I could think of, I didn't even notice him. I swear I would know the freaking Juggernaut. You know, it just the Midnight Meat Train guy.
Yeah. No. Oh, I forgot Bruce Greenwood.
Oh yeah, Bruce Greenwood is the president.
Yeah. I'm looking at the cast here.
He's
and
not on the cast. That's so weird. So weird. Okay, let's go to synopsis. So this movie takes place after the original Kingsman.
Correct.
Eggsy is now a full-on agent, and we start off with him coming out of the tailor.
That's right, bruv.
Didn't we talk about how this was really I don't know if it really okay, so he comes out of the whole point in the beginning of the movie, he gets into a battle which leads to blah, 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 something happening that all the other Kingsman members get.
Spoilers, dude. Spoilers.
I know, but
All right. Beep cut, no.
we had actually said that in the first cut that we did.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you should say 2 wrongs. Don't make a right.
Let's do that again then. So the movie takes place after the first. Actually, it's a full-blown agent. And now I'm stuck on this part again. So we start the movie off. He comes out of the tailors, and an ensuing battle happens with a character that you found from the first movie. The dude named Charlie, right?
Yep.
Battle ensues, blah, blah, blah. Stuff happens. Big action scene. And then we have to get to the point where something happens to the Kingsman. And then we have to figure out what the hell is going on. Why did that happen?
Right.
And that's when the villainous Poppy, no last name, comes into play. She is a businesswoman who wants fame. She already has fortune, which no one knows about what she does because she's a drug dealer.
A drug dealer.
So her whole motivation is to get famous and be known for what she's doing.
Right.
Although it does set up her little backstory about moving to, where was it, South America? And having her whole residence, Poppyland.
Poppyland.
It's a prominent set in the movie.
Yep.
And so we just deal with Eggsy and Merlin.
There you go.
And Poppy.
There you go.
And a whole bunch of other characters who kind of just chime in. Now, see, this is a little difficult because it's not really story. It's, I guess we're going to go into, let's just skip to the part. Go into the good parts. The bad plus. Bing. So, you said on the good part before that it was the uniqueness of this movie.
Yep. Yeah. So my good thing is that it's very unique, even though it's something that can be very simple. It's a simple action movie, but it has a feeling uniqueness, and it has to do, I think, a lot with the fact that Matthew Vaughn has full creative control, and he can do whatever he wants, even though, for better for worse, agree disagree, he has that freedom. And because of that, you get this unique tone and feel and sense of the characters that I think make it differentiate from your typical popcorn spy movie. Very cool. I enjoyed that. That's one of the best things I like about it. It's not the same old action movie.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing about his production is that it is financed by him and his own. It's technically an independent film, and all they do is they give it to Fox and wonder if they want to take it. They could choose not to if they want to. I mean, same thing with Kick-Ass, and the same thing with, there was another one he did, but he just basically gives them out for distribution. Who sells it to whoever wants, and he makes the movies that he wants to make. So I think that's really cool because it gives you that creative leeway to do whatever you want, but it also, you don't really have that temper from the external sources to figure out if you're going too far. Yeah. So I mean, it is kind of a risk, but it does make for a lot of original thinking. Yeah,
there is a balance that you need to strike between not having a person kind of keeping you in check if you have full creative control. So there's always a balance to be struck right there, and so I think this one, he really kind of plays with that. He jumps back and forth with that one.
Yeah, which I think ties in with my good thing is the fact that this movie isn't trying to win awards. It's not. It's just basically self-indulgence.
Yeah,
pretty
much. A little bit. Yeah.
I mean, the whole movie, its story is intertwined with gags. We explained this in the hour-long podcast that there are these gags in the movie, and we just feel like the story is kind of woven in between them. So the stories are really simple if you get down to it, but the gags are hilarious. And I think when you have freedom to do whatever you want, you're going to kind of push the boundaries.
Oh, yeah.
Which this movie does, absolutely. Coming from the first movie to this, it's not like, oh, we're just going to bump it up a little. No, it's like, we're going to blow this mother up and see how much we can push the boundaries.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. There's some parts that got to me that didn't seem to work out well. But like I said, the initial thing is Matthew Vaughn wants the movie to be like a love letter to spy movies. The stuff that he loved back in the old school spy movies, the ridiculousness of the villains and the outrageous setups and set pieces, which is what he's going for. So with that respect, he does do it. I just don't know if it's the right choice sometimes, especially when he indulges in certain aspects and moments in the movie where it just is like, wow, you're really going there, aren't you?
Yeah.
Let's get on to the bad parts, the womps, the go.
My bad is that you touched on it, the interwovenness with in the story, and how it seems like maybe some of the story was written to deliver the gag versus it being part of the storyline. So that's kind of a thing a couple times. It feels like you're going for the gag, and the gag is everything, and the story will be set aside for it. Okay. So, with the reoccurring role Elton John, I think that's one. Like, it's like way, like everything seems like it's written with his character in mind. It's just for the gag and what he's going to do and to get you to laugh at Elton John. Let me think about that.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
A lot with him. It's just like,
So, I mean, I was kind of like, okay, first time funny, haha. And then, the initial shock, and then you kind of go,
too much.
you're like, okay. Anyway, really, that's it. I mean, that's really it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big story guy. And so when I don't get the story aspect the way I want it, it kind of bugs me a little bit. But I mean, we have to give it credit for what this movie is. It's pretty much a gag reel, right? It's based off these moments and these. There was heart in this. I have to give that to it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he.
It's not like it was trying to be a parody. Not like not like other spy movies.
No.
Spy Who Shagged Me or something like that.
Okay. There were moments where it tried to be deeper, and I think there are moments that were paid off, and some that
it just felt
so
forced.
Yeah.
I mean, it was trying to be balanced, but I think in terms of like pacing and stuff, that it wasn't really that balanced. I guess you could say there was a lull in the first act in the movie that just, I don't know. I mean, every movie has a shape, a story shape that goes like this. This one was kind of like it's lingered at the top, and then it lingered at the bottom.
And you're like,
yeah, and then you kind of stepped up. But yeah, the story is kind of not really essential. It's a very basic. We could actually call it like a revenge plot story, I guess. If you want to, can you think of it like that?
Yeah, you can.
So it's pretty simple.
When you have the inciting incident, then definitely, yeah. We don't want to give that away, but yeah.
And we go into that in the other podcast. You can listen to it here. Yeah. So, any other gripes you have with the movie? I really didn't have much.
Yeah.
I mean, we enjoyed ourselves.
Yep.
I just felt okay. Maybe another one. It's a little bit too long. The first movie was 2 hours and 5 minutes. This was 2 hours and 20.
Yeah.
And it just felt like the endings
they could have
been cut.
Yeah, and we talked about that too in the hour long. How the ending was like, we can end here. Oh wait, okay, we're still going. Okay, well, how about? Oh, okay, we're gonna still go. Well, how about? Oh, okay, well, all right.
Well, at least the ending didn't end abruptly like the first one. Right?
Well, now when you look at it, though, the first one I enjoyed because at first I first saw it, I was like, well, no, initially no, that was dumb. But after a couple watches, I was like, okay. I got it. And now, because of this one, I actually appreciate that one a little bit better.
I gotcha. Okay. So let's wrap it up. Do it or man.
Do it. Do it. Yep.
And I'm a definite do it. Because it is still a fun ride. It's a popcorn movie, dude. This is just strictly entertainment.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially with come on, you got Channing Tatum hamming it up. You got Elton John just cursing. Like, we've never heard him curse like that before.
Like it was a barrage, like.
Yeah. Definitely just straight up entertainment. So if you like spy movies, you like those old classic spy movies, you like to see it ramped up and pushing boundaries, this is probably the movie you want to see. Next on the list, what do we got?
Next one is Blade Runner.
Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah, who's doing that one?
Directed by Denis Villeneuve. From Arrival. And if you had seen any of our previous Arrival stuff, you know we're not, well, me and you are not a big fan of it. So as always, I've been Leon. Zodi. See you next time.
See ya.